What's
How y'all
happening?
doing?
We doing good. How you
No,
feeling?
really, how are we doing?
How are we doing?
Pretty good.
Nah, it's a lot of shit been going on. So technically,
Yes.
I'm trying to act like I'm good, but
Like, are we really? Let's check on our mental health. Like,
okay,
it's a lot of
mentally,
yeah.
I'm drained,
Yeah.
honestly. And it's a lot to deal with what's going on in the media because it's like, it's hard to turn it off because I always keep telling people, I'm like, I'm a brand. I have to be on social media. But social media is making me regress and making me
Yeah.
really, like, actually pretty sad. And I'm not
Yeah,
really a
it's
sad
making all of
person.
us. It's making all of us sad right now. It's emotionally draining, mentally draining, and it's not like I want to get away from it because I love that we're talking about it and I love what's happening.
Yeah.
I love the movement, but I also want to be able to get on social media
Media
and
without,
not see
yeah.
violence all the time.
That's true.
You know,
Honestly.
Yeah.
and that's it.
And I think it's like because not even a week ago we went one episode without talking about a death. Have you noticed like for the last 4 episodes we've talked about someone? Well, last week we didn't, but the week before was Ahmed.
Yeah.
The week before that was Bethany.
Yeah.
So it's like we keep talking about Black lives that keep being lost, and it's like how do we have a productive conversation about this that's going to be? It's like I keep saying, productive,
Right.
and a positive, productive one, not one that ends with people being angry and hurt. And that's really what I want to look for. What is the solution for that?
All right, well, we're going to figure it out. But the girls are back at it again with another
Messy
messy-ass
ass
episode of Sip and Spill, where we create conversations. Oh, wow.
Sipping wine.
I'm about to name a thug motherfucking Sammy.
And y'all know I'm wearing yellow, so I am ambitious yellow drop Teray.
Ow.
We have a very
All right.
special guest today.
We
So,
do.
come on, let us know who the fuck you is, bitch.
I be Rashanique the writer.
Okay,
Thanks for
Rashanique
having
the
me,
writer, how we feeling? So,
good.
we have this game so people can get to know you, Rashanique the writer.
Okay,
So you're ready
this,
for it?
This icebreaker is called Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to say a word, and you're going to give us the Merriam-Webster definition of it.
Not Merriam-Webster.
And then you'll give us the African American vernacular English
Got you.
definition of it. You know what I'm saying?
Got
you know
you.
what I'm saying.
So give her like an example so she know what the fuck you're
Right.
talking about.
Okay. Like kitchen.
Okay.
Right.
So
yeah.
it's
You know,
either
you know what it means in the
Yes,
our world
a
and
kitchen
then
would
the rest
be
of the world.
the majority of a place where you would prepare a meal,
Absolutely.
prepare food for others. Kitchen in our neighborhood is the back of your neck.
absolutely okay. So
Exactly.
she
You got
already
it. You
ready.
got
Tell
it.
her the words
Thank
we
you.
got for her.
Okay,
Thank
we got
you.
Hollywood.
Okay. Hollywood, of course, is a place of dreams and stars and a lot of white people. Hollywood is kind of this drag queen down the street. This dude named Hollywood.
Okay.
That's the Hollywood.
Oh, that's
I
so
know
funny
about.
because when we thought of Hollywood, we always be like, oh yeah, they acting real Hollywood.
Hollywood.
They
Oh,
acting
no, that's
real
a good
brand
one.
new.
That's a
Yeah.
good thing. Yeah,
That is
that's
funny.
a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second word that we had was fly. What is fly?
Okay, so in normal Western terms, flying would be like you would get on a big plane or you would get on some kind of skydiver or something and
Right.
attempt to have wings like a bird or some such or whatever.
I love that song.
And fly is that, fly with no wings.
Okay, so
like you just super.
so when we talking to our friends, what is fly?
Outfits can be fly.
Okay.
Personality can be fly.
Okay.
Car can definitely be fly.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
So that
Okay.
can. Yes.
I'm gonna say you did it perfectly.
Yes.
So now we're gonna get to our segment of like fun facts.
Right.
Tell us a fun fact about you, thug motherfucker Sammy.
Okay, this is kind of embarrassing.
Is it?
When I was in middle school, well, I want to say middle school going into, it's either middle school or high school or ninth grade. Me and my friends used to steal out of Aeropostale.
Ew,
I know, out of all ones.
like you can't
Aeropostale.
even do Hollister, Abercrombie.
Because they were harder to steal out
They
from.
were, because it was, but actually, in my opinion, it
Aeropostale was
was
the
easier.
easy one.
No, it's easier because, like, I think that in what was it, Hollister and Abercrombie, weren't they dark?
They were dark.
And I'm dark.
And the music is loud. Oh shit.
So you saying they wouldn't
That
go
could be
see
an
They
you?
wasn't gonna see me. The shirts be dark, and they'd be like,
They were gonna see you stealing, girl. Get out of here.
They were going to see you.
They're gonna see your black ass.
They were going to see me too.
They're probably looking at you as soon as you got in the
They're gonna
store.
see me too.
Okay.
They're going to see both of us.
So, Rasha the writer, can you tell us a fun fact about you?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's that fun. The first thing come to head, I'm left-handed.
That's definitely a fun
That's
fact.
Is that fun?
Yes,
It's a fact.
because
I
we
don't
all
know
are
if it's fun.
righties.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
righty.
okay.
Are you
So-
right? Exactly. That's
Yeah.
not. It's not.
Left-handed.
It's not very common for people to be left-handed.
Yeah.
And they say people that are left-handed are more creative. That's why you the writer, beach.
And
Do
this
you
is,
drive with your right or your left?
you know what? I do a lot of stuff with my right hand.
Yeah.
Plus my
Crazy.
left
I
hand.
drive with my
know
left.
that.
I drive with my
Yeah.
left hand.
And I drive with my left.
Okay.
That's crazy. Me
Yeah.
too.
So I
I
know
was like,
it's always the
it's
opposite.
scary.
And I
So
wear
I'm
my
like,
watch on
bitch,
my
this
left.
not even my strong
They say-
hand. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's my weekend.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Exactly. Yes.
So, my fun fact is that I am going to be training for a Spartan race. A Spartan race is like, have you ever seen American Ninja Warrior?
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So like
Yeah.
they're like doing all them obstacles. So
Yeah.
it's a 5K run where you're doing obstacles in between.
Oh, it's like an Iron Man.
Kind of like that
Kinda
shit.
like
yeah.
that.
But I think
Okay.
it's on like a little lighter scale. But I'm not sure. I'm just talking. But I want to do it. But it's too expensive to fucking sign up. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm
You
trying
gotta
to.
pay to exercise?
Yes,
You gotta
bitch.
pay to kill
You gotta
yourself.
pay
Just go to the gym. The fuck?
You gotta pay everywhere else.
Yeah, you got to pay to kill yourself.
Okay.
So let's get
The
into
hell?
some wine facts so we can get into some tea time. So today, I saw Lucius at the store and I picked him up. I'm just kidding, y'all. Okay, so this is a 2007 Pinot Noir Menage a Trois. Luscious, y'all.
Oh, and there's 3 of us today.
Yeah,
So
3 of
this
us
is
a Menage a Trois.
Okay.
You just ain't got Nikki here yet. But yeah, so when I was reading about it, they said it's an elegant, rich, opulent. They use words for that. Opulent. It's on the bottle, bitch. I had to take it off of
That's
there.
an SAT word.
That is
Yes.
an SAT
It's
word.
really bad.
And
Yes.
they said that it has a dark cherry flavor profile and it has juicy. They said they make sure they emphasize the juicy on the raspberry. So it's juicy raspberry with hints of vanilla and it's a kiss of mocha. So bitch, let's get kids about this mocha shit because I want to find the fuck out.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
That's so funny that I poured
You know,
yours first because I
yes.
usually always pour mine first.
So
Always.
sweet.
Oh, she's being really nice today.
I know.
You know, the Pinot is the most
Pinot, he know.
the most eclectic of all the grapes. It
Really?
grows
Yeah.
in the shade.
Yeah,
And so it's
that's
the most
true.
difficult
I
to
didn't know
grow.
that.
So I see myself as a Pinot.
Oh,
Wow.
And the most
Oh.
difficult to grow.
We
Okay.
most
Seriously.
bitch, you better let us know.
Yeah.
With that luscious, Lucious shit we about to be
Yeah.
drinking.
I like to have knowledge of what I'm sipping on.
Absolutely.
So I
Okay.
thank
That's
y'all
true.
for
That's
that.
true.
So let's toast to another
Cheers.
messy ass episode of Sip and Spill.
Oh.
Very nice to be here. Thank you, ladies.
I like it. It's not as full body as what we usually drink.
It's not.
It was kind
It's
of
very
what we
light.
drank last week. It wasn't very full body. This is
But
stronger.
This is stronger, but it's not as like full body as what we're
This
usually
is gonna
drinking.
go right through me because I'm gonna be drinking it like it's nothing.
Oh, that's great because we
Yeah.
have 2
What's
bottles.
What's the alcohol?
13.8%. Hello.
Okay, so
Is
we're getting a
it?
lit lit.
Yes, that's what I like. I like that shit that you don't even see coming, and then be
Yeah.
like at your fucking doorstep, like, "Hello, bitch."
Right, you over here wobbling to the black store.
Get the Black Star at 8616 Cullen Boulevard. Okay, you better put a shameless plug.
Put that shameless plug, sis.
Okay.
It's your platform. Use it.
Indeed.
All right, let's get some tea time. We gonna get into them stimmy checks.
These stimmy checks.
Stimmy.
Okay, so what I saw, and I know that what y'all saw, and if we saw what we all saw, Trump said we ain't getting no. He said if y'all think that y'all get another stimulus check, y'all got it wrong.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
We're not getting that second stimmy.
I ain't even mad at him though.
I know.
Bitch, we gonna burn through that shit.
We
Literally.
were-
So I'm
were
allowed to
really
burn through it. I'm allowed to.
Okay.
It's my wood. Let me
Okay.
burn through it.
Right. We were. I was really hoping for another round because I know
was
it already
too.
passed in the House.
Yeah.
But I know
The Senate is holding
The Senate ain't
it up.
shit.
Well,
Yeah.
right now they're they're not working right now. They're not going to resume to June.
They're not
something.
working?
Yeah, they're resuming.
What the fuck you mean they're not
They
working?
didn't work last week. They're not resuming.
We get days off in the
work.
Senate?
They
The world gotta fucking stop?
They off when they there.
right.
Fuck.
So
Or
they're supposed
getting
to go
off.
back and vote on it now. So we'll see what happens. But I don't think we're gonna get it, y'all.
I think he was mad, so he used his Twitter fingers to let us know. He was like, y'all motherfuckers is rioting. Y'all burning shit down. You motherfuckers think you gonna get another check from me?
No.
But y'all, let's be real. All the videos that I saw of people burning shit is white people, but we're not gonna get into that right now.
It was always been white people.
Exactly.
That's the way white people are.
Honestly, because I was looking at it and I was like, how come everyone who's putting things on fire are never black?
Exactly.
It's
And they
not
get
in our
mad.
nature to burn things down.
And they get mad at outrageous shit
not.
like, oh, you raised the prices on my macchiato? Is that even a thing?
Right.
What is
I
a
saw-
macchiato?
I don't know. Maybe a coffee and a.
A macchiato is a coffee. Yeah, it's a. Yeah.
Oh, it is a coffee.
Yeah, it is.
See, I saw the word. Okay,
Yeah,
bitch,
yeah.
but I ain't never drank that shit because I
I
drink
like black
lattes.
coffee.
Yeah, because I saw this.
Oh, you like it like your man?
Indeed.
Okay.
Okay. Black Lives Matter.
All right.
And they do.
So
And
yeah,
they
I saw
do.
this church and like the pews were burned down. I was like, a black person did not do that.
No.
Because you
We
know
don't
black
play
people.
like that.
We don't mess with God.
We
When,
don't play
when
with
it
Jesus.
comes to Jesus.
No,
we don't play. We don't play about Jesus.
We do not play with
All right,
Jesus.
let's go with the. I think this this man is just so feisty and sneaky. You know, he like rubs his hands and he got the little rat face looking on. You know who I'm talking about, Stephen motherfucking J.
Okay, so what happened, bitch?
I don't know what he did, but Faith Evans put her hands and feet on him, and she was allegedly arrested or charged for domestic violence because she beat on him.
That was my video double.
Really?
I was Faith's video double.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yeah. In the 90s.
In the 90s.
All
Yeah,
right, you better
In the 90s.
You better tell us a little something. Yeah, you know you better watch out. Them guys.
I'm lying, but wouldn't that have been cool though?
That would have been.
I'm lying.
I'm mad because we fell for that shit.
People used to think
guess
I
what?
was fake.
But guess what?
Guess
Guess what? In their opinion, we all look alike. White people.
No, that was black
people
I'm
too.
sorry.
You know
You're right.
You're
right.
Yeah,
they do.
But I've noticed Faith is
just-
not the first person that put her hands on Stevie J. He got beat by Eve.
He did.
He got beat by Jocelyn.
Jocelyn
He got beat by
Jordanes.
Mimi. So I want to know, what is he doing to make these women
just
put his
need his
hands
ass.
on
Might
him?
just need
'Cause
his
at this
ass whooped.
point, I think it's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear what
He's
you're
the common
saying.
denominator.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. I receive what you're saying.
Right.
But we're not gonna let this narrative play out because I think it's so crazy that we keep saying, like, I think we're kind of trying to justify the fact that we're beating the fuck out of him because he ain't shit. But
It's not right to beat him.
Okay,
you
I was
should
gonna
never
say,
put your hands on anyone.
because I
ever.
saw this story on Twitter. She said, "What?
You should put your hands
Hey,
on
talk your
people.
shit, bitch. Come on, talk."
Well, I'm from the Clark.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what that means. I'm from Iowa. So what does that mean?
Oh, Hiram Clark. I'm sorry. The Bonehard Hiram Clark. If you've been there for longer than, 15 years. Hiram Clark.
Miss Jackson, if you nasty, what does that mean? Like, I'm confused.
It's a Houston Southwest neighborhood.
Okay.
It encases Madison High School. And,
Okay.
it's called Hiram Clark. Yeah. That's where I'm from. That's
Harm.
where I'm
Okay.
from. Hiram Clark.
Hiram Clark.
All I
Hiram
heard was
Clark.
harm. So you're gonna
Hiram Clark.
harm.
Well, that's what.
That's what she
It's not from
Is
Hiram.
that Hiram
It's Hiram Clark, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's Hiram Clark.
Yeah, okay, well, I saw this video on Twitter where this woman was like getting swung on by this grown-ass man, and instead of someone helping them, like, it was and of course it's black fucking people because we like to record shit except helping. Y'all need to stop doing that shit. Stop looking at shit.
That's called
and
evidence.
I feel that.
That you didn't
That's
do
called
shit.
evidence.
That you didn't do shit.
Okay, yeah, it is evidence that you didn't do shit because this man was a grown-ass man. He swung on this woman so hard.
And she ducked.
And she ducked and he fell. So the fact that he's swinging on her that hard, and guess what? I'm looking in the comments because
The
I'm
fact that
nosy.
he fell
He
is
shows
not
how hard he was trying to swing at her.
Yeah.
So I'm looking through the comments and they were like, "Well, she stole $1,500 from him." I don't think we should justify why you're getting hit. Just the same as like we're doing with Stevie. Like, just because he ain't shit and he ain't shit and he ain't never gonna be shit.
Right.
Y'all
Don't
talking about the dude that
No,
used to
I'm
dance?
not trying to justify it. It's still
Stevie?
wrong.
Stevie J used to dance for Puff Daddy.
Did he
the
really?
videos?
Yes. And that's
my
what
God.
We talking about a
I'm
dancing ass
old.
nigga?
Yes,
That's what
we
I found.
are, we
Jiggaboo
are.
ass nigga.
But
Fuck
you know
him.
what? It's still wrong.
It is so
That was a coon dance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't support this
I
behavior.
am that old where I knew who he
still
was.
wrong. But we cannot hide the fact that there's a pattern.
Yeah.
You know? It's a
You know
pattern.
what?
It doesn't make it right.
Okay, but the tiger stole his stripes and the bitches kept going to the river.
You're
So,
right.
bitch, you should
That's
stop
true,
drinking
too.
the water.
That's true.
Right.
It's dirty.
And they got married so secretly. They
And
out of
it,
nowhere.
and it be the water.
Because she
do
probably
be
knew
dirty.
she shouldn't have done that shit.
It was a
Yeah.
secret,
Come on,
but I
Faith,
think,
we
you know,
twins, girl. Come on, girl.
if you be happy, be happy. Be happy in private, though, because we going to talk about you in public, okay?
Right, depending on what you're doing.
That's very true.
So, like we've been referring back to the recent state of not just America, the world right now.
Yeah.
People are in
Across the
Berlin,
world are
Germany,
still talking about
Japan,
how Black lives do fucking matter.
they're protesting. I'm like, yes, like y'all protest, even though y'all little racist in y'all's country. But you know what? It's okay because as long as the majority is not like that, we're progressing.
Thank you.
So
darling.
we are very well aware of the murder of George Floyd, and we are also not as aware, but should be just talking about as much as the murder of Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
And a lot of times,
Can you tell them about actually what happened with Breonna Taylor? Because
Yes,
since a lot of people don't know. Because I didn't
Breonna
know until we
Taylor
talked about it.
was murdered in her own home
Yep.
because the judge signed a no-knock warrant where you can go in and just go. And I don't think that's okay, especially in states where people are heavily armed, because I know if you come to my house, I'm shooting.
Basically.
So
honestly, I think that the recent events have made me realize that I want to be licensed to carry because I've not been to many gun ranges. Don't own a gun, but I think that's something that I need to have. And it's like, honestly, I think that if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna fucking go. I'm gonna set that bitch off.
Right.
Like,
Period.
That's the best way to go.
So
honestly,
they were
just like fucking Cleo and set it off.
Go down
that
fighting.
bitch went down like a
went down
motherfucking
fighting.
G.
She went down fighting.
So they wanted, and they were there for whatever they were supposedly selling drugs out the house, yada yada yada. So the husband woke up, heard what happened, shot the police officer in the leg. You know, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And
What did
they
he get charged with,
fired 8 rounds back, killing her and injuring him. And of course, they didn't announce themselves. They didn't know. They searched the house and they didn't even find any drugs in the house.
That's a smart drug
So
dealer.
what were they coming in there for then?
For drugs. Apparently, he was trapping out the house, trapping out the bando.
Okay.
But we don't know if he was actually trapping out the bando because there was no
And let's
drugs.
be real, any smart drug dealer not gonna have the drugs in their house.
It's your own house. That's where you got a trap house.
Hello?
Okay. So her murder was senseless, no reason. And then the worst part, the worst part is her murder. But another bad part is that they charged him for attempted murder.
For shooting the police
And you know what's
For
even
shooting the police
They
officer
broke into his house.
that broke into his house.
and then what's even crazier, to add a layer on top of that, for George Floyd's, he has manslaughter.
Right.
It's
That's
not.
death.
I
He
know,
got
but
manslaughter.
okay, but he got attempted murder. Like when they say
Right.
attempted murder, it's usually when you.
That's out of
It's like-
first, second degree.
Yes,
Exactly.
it's over. Yeah, so to me, it's like,
He
how
got-
is he get a manslaughter? Because this man made it very vocal. He can't breathe. And then I have a lot of, all lives matter motherfuckers saying, but if you can say you can't breathe, can you really breathe?
Oh, we're gonna get to George.
So we're gonna get like that?
Yeah, we're gonna get to George.
That's
But-
exactly how they fucking come in. And guess
but
what? I'm
yeah.
coming for you too, bitch.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's not fair that her husband gets that charge for defending himself, and George Floyd's murder doesn't get half of that.
Exactly.
But anyways, let's make sure we say her name, Breonna Taylor, and
Yep.
just as much as him, let's
Breonna
recognize her
Taylor.
too, because a lot of
Exactly.
times Black women are swept under the rug,
All
and
the
we
time.
need to acknowledge it and talk about her too, because this rioting that what people are doing is for her too. So, but back to George Floyd.
Okay.
Most of us watched him get murdered. Like the grown man was crying for his mom.
I didn't watch it, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, I keep saying I don't like that you can see someone's death online, and it's like
Yeah.
the family has to keep reliving it before they even have a chance to
Yeah.
grieve.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue of all of the things with social media. Granted, like we keep saying earlier, it's evidence, but also it is someone else's fucking nightmare to wake up every day
And be
to-
reminded.
that,
Be reminded,
that,
yeah.
that they're not here. Like, it's one thing to know they're dead,
Yeah.
but the fact that people are asking you, oh, I'm so sorry for you, like you're lost. But it's like no one actually knew him. Like if you know him personally, I understand if you have a different connection to it.
Right.
But it's the fact that strangers are making their opinions off of this man,
Yes.
off of what is
Yes.
posted by him, and that he's gonna forever be immortalized on social media as the man that died by a cop, not by
Exactly.
anything else other than that.
That is some facts, and it's sad. And I'm tired. We're all tired, and I'm just tired of the back and forth with people that don't understand why we're doing this, because they're like,
Exactly.
you shouldn't destroy property. Why are you doing this? Why are y'all rioting? Okay, so you have said not a damn motherfucking thing about the death.
About what happened.
But you are more concerned about fucking property than a human life.
I think it's so funny because I saw this meme. It said, "Oh, that's funny. I thought that somebody that stole a country from someone got something to fucking say." I said, "You motherfucking right."
Right. And I love
It's
how
a trend. It
I
is a
love
trend.
how big platforms are speaking out, but I don't like how, for example, the NFL was like, we support Black Lives Matters. Okay, because when Colin motherfucking Kaepernick was kneeling peacefully, what y'all do? Y'all exiled him. Y'all censored his name. So don't come at now talking about, oh, we support now, niggas. Y'all didn't support that before.
I feel that.
So now that we want to break shit, now y'all want to support? Nah, give Colin his job back and owe him an apology and some millions.
The thing is, I think he's above that. He don't even need a fucking job with the NFL because I think if you didn't appreciate you while I'm
needs
there,
an apology. He needs an apology.
He does need an apology because I've seen some white allies, whatever the fuck that means. Honestly, I've seen some of them like
Slave owners.
yeah.
Yeah.
That-
You don't believe in white allies?
them speaking.
I believe in white allies. I think I do.
The reason why it's not that I don't believe in white allies. I don't know how genuine it is. I think that maybe it's because they feel so much pressure from other people that they have to speak out. Because I feel like you fucking white people, I mean, you fucking black people, you are fucking appropriating our culture. You better fucking say something.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know how genuine it is, or if it's just like you're just trying to do it to follow a trend. Because I sent you that one like video of 2 black people going at it with each other, talking about they said that people are protesting for clout. Who the fuck protests for clout?
But you know what? But some of them are. There's pictures of people going to take a picture that they're out there and go back home.
But I say that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how genuine the white people are because they don't live our everyday struggle.
Yeah.
It's like, our black men, we go so hard for, but some of them choose to date outside of the race like they gonna fucking rock for them as hard as we are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. I mean, what I've been told about that in particular is that they're not as much work. But why would you want something that takes no work?
Yeah.
Isn't that a rug?
Hello, because I'm gonna lay you right the fuck down.
I mean, walk all over their bitch ass.
But I mean, when you wake up with rope burn on your neck in the morning, don't call me.
Okay.
They're not gonna wake up with rope burn. They're gonna be dead,
no,
and it's gonna be covered up. Because guess what? They know people.
They're gonna cover that shit right up.
And there you have it.
Honestly, so this episode is really like about adulting, and that also like when we're talking about this is like what you're gonna put your energy into because being a part of an adult means like you get to filter what you want to receive, what you want to release, and what you want to have in your life. So I guess this is a big thing that it's still talking about because it's still a thing that's happening. This happened last Monday. This shit happened after our podcast, so we was in good spirits. But after that shit, I've been fucked up ever since, and I've been acting like it hasn't been bothering me, but it's like I haven't really talked about it because it's just like, what do you say about another black life lost?
I was having a conversation with one of my friends from middle school today, and she's actually white, and she was telling me how hurt she is, and how much she wants change, and how much she is checking herself, checking her privilege, and speaking out when she sees stuff that's not right. You know? And I feel like white people should use your privilege. Stand in front of that black person. Speak, because for some reason when we say it falls on deaf ears. Yeah. But when they say it, it's a fucking enlightenment. Their eyes open, you know? Mm-hmm. So
they say something that's like trendy.
Like it's trendy because for some reason when they say it, it's when you see all these white cops kneeling and white cops being nice to black people. Oh my God, we root for them.
It's a picture.
Why the fuck are we rooting for them to act just like human beings?
Facts.
Why is that being praised?
Yeah.
Hello.
Why is a white cop being nice to black people being praised?
And guess what? Your job is to fight and defend. So do what the fuck you need to do for humanity, for humans. Because guess what? We breathe just like y'all. Yes. And guess what? If I need to keep fucking reminding y'all, we made this motherfucking country, and we will take this motherfucking country from y'all. Period.
Right. And honestly, they are lucky.
Where we going, bitch? Where we going?
They are so lucky that we only want equality and not revenge.
Hello, and I just posted that. Okay, bitch.
That's where I got it from.
That's very true.
So lucky that we don't want revenge, because if we wanted revenge,
bitch, I'm killing you, your mama, your sister, your cousin. I'm really not a killer, but don't push me.
Okay.
Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to get. I'm sorry, I'm a hip hop head.
But I got it.
That was
I got it. I was there with you. I know Tupac because my daddy swear he Black Jesus, but he still ain't shit, y'all.
Well, this episode is about adulting, how we are living our adult lives. So what is the very first experience you've had as like, damn shit, I'm an adult and I have to take care of this my motherfucking self?
Oh, fuck. When I had my kid.
Oh.
That was it.
Hello, kid. We see you?
Yeah.
What's poppin'?
I had a kid, and that was just pretty much it.
What age did you have?
I could make no more excuses, you know. It didn't matter if I liked the job, didn't matter if I liked the car. It was about could I afford it, could I have it out, could I have my disposable income for him, could I, produce what he needs. It just didn't matter about me anymore. It really didn't. Now you have to balance that out, because then you end up being 500 pounds and running around with slides on all the time. And I refuse to do that shit. Refuse. So you have to balance it out.
Yeah.
To, I want him to achieve his dreams. I do, but I didn't need to come out of the sky to get him. I just went back and got him, and we went up together.
Oh, I like that.
Bitch, you better transcend.
Yes,
okay, You better sprinkle some knowledge, bitch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, trying to sprinkle.
She didn't like she was salt bae.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that
what did you
Exactly.
So what did you have to go through that made you an adult, bitch?
Well, my first
or a fake adult, because you know what the fuck is adulting? Let's be real, because I hate that fucking word. What is adulting? I don't want people to think that if they're not on their shit that they're not an adult. Because
but that's why I think there was an ing in the end, because we're still doing
adulting.
It.
That's true.
It's
a
you better talk your shit, black woman. Hello.
You don't stop doing it.
It's a everyday thing. Adulting more than anything. It is about sacrifice, but it is about knowing what to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay. Because like you can sacrifice a lot of stuff, but when it's really, really time to get down to it, if you don't do it, then all the rest of your sacrificing was for what?
For what?
For what?
Right.
For what? Yeah.
So whenever I went to college, I went to Lamar, I moved to Beaumont, and 18, wild, finally.
Okay, pop that pussy,
especially, well, I had a man, so I wasn't, I guess I was
popping that
pussy.
You should pop it.
But, being raised by really strict African parents, it was my first time, actually just
I don't even want to hear that shit, because I know.
Right. So, this is my second apartment, and I'm just, being wild, and I ended up getting fired 2 days after moving into my new apartment.
Bitch, what?
Over me cussing out some lady.
Oh, bitch, she was an adult.
Wow.
An adult, just take that shit.
Exactly.
You just sit there and be like, oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Young Thug Sammy would cuss you out and walk out of a job in a second.
Yeah.
Hold on. 25-year-old Thug Sammy does that shit. So let's grow and go.
I don't walk out of jobs no more, but I will cuss you out.
Yeah, I will walk out. Right, I will do a good walk out.
I'm on strike.
I used to.
Is my dog gonna be here when I come back?
I'm fucked. Yeah. I don't have a job.
Yeah.
I just moved into an apartment, so I'm broke as shit.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst.
And I don't want to tell my mom, look, I'm poor because I lost my job because
I couldn't get my temperature.
Exactly. So I'm like, fuck, what do I gotta do? So literally the next fucking day I was looking for another job. I found one literally the day after I found a job. The next day I got an interview. That day I got hired.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. God bless.
That's an adult.
And I'm like, wow, I really did some adult shit because I could have ran to mommy because mommy's available.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mom's
right.
not available.
Definitely.
Mommy's available.
Both not available. Trust me.
And I'm like, I chose not to do that. Instead, I was like, I got myself into this mess. I gotta get myself the fuck out.
Okay, hello, bitch.
And you know what?
I
got that job and I made my bills on time.
Okay, adulting for the 21st century.
Okay.
Hello.
It's a real thing.
What about you on me? Oh,
I'm sorry. I just had heard when you said that your mother was available, and a lot of people don't know that struggle. They feel like do people come at you a certain way because your mom is still available for you?
I know, not me personally, but I've seen a lot of people get attacked because their parents still support them.
Okay.
Or their parents are still available.
And I think I'm a victim of, not a victim, but I'm like a victim blamer of that because I had a friend that literally, I love her, but that bitch wasn't shit. Because she was like, she was throwing her life away and she had so many opportunities because her parents were paying for everything she fucking did. She had no college debt when she graduated. Yeah. She had a new brand fucking car when she so to go ahead.
Those are all things you want to do for your child.
No, but those are things you want to do for your child. But then it's like me, I was envious.
Yeah.
So instead of saying I was envious, I was mad. Like, bitch, what do you mean? Yeah. Like you're not taking this shit seriously. Yeah. What was you saying?
Well, it has to be with the I have parents like that, but I'm what you would call, I'm not a weak receiver. Yeah. I'm a receiver that is grateful for what I have, but do realize that they don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
So I can't ride on the fact that they would give it to me. I do need to pay for it. But it's about people that are weak receivers that will take just because somebody will give.
Yeah.
And so I guess if you know who you giving to, then it's okay.
And that's the reason why I don't do it, because I know my mom will do it. And she won't stop doing it because I'm her child.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think and that's the thing. I think it's because I didn't have the same privilege. To me, I'm looking at my friend like, bro, bitch, you ungrateful. Because it's like, because I don't have that same.
You can't be ungrateful.
I know, because I don't have that same luxury. So to me, it's like, that's what gets me into my story, because my mom moved to Houston when I was 17 years old. I was a senior in high school. Mm-hmm. And so she gave me the opportunity to either move down to Houston with her or stay in Iowa with my older sister. And me and my sister are like, what do they call, Irish twins? Because we're like only a year apart. A year apart. Mm-hmm. So my sister's 18 years old doing her own fucking thing in her own fucking apartment. So me and my older sister, we had our own apartment. My a real test of my adulting because I was a senior in high school. So it's like, only thing I was really thinking about was like, getting with the boys, hanging out, doing dumb shit.
Because you're 17.
17. Hello, bitch. And I got my own car. So I'm mobile.
So you a bad 17.
Badass bitch give a fuck about a nigga.
Basically.
Okay. Basically. So it was really a test of me adulting or if I could do it, and I failed miserably because I almost did not fucking graduate. I was failing PE. Homeroom.
How you failed PE?
Because my PE was at 7 o'clock in the morning. Who the fuck is gonna wake up in the morning to run?
Girl, all you gotta do is dress out.
And I did not dress. And I did not dress up. That's another reason why he said dressing up is half your grade and you can't even do it. I said I'm coming to school at 7 o'clock in the morning. Be grateful I'm even actually here. So I was spelling PE. I was spelling homeroom. I was spelling English. Things that I knew I can do, but it was just I did because you have to just show up.
And she wasn't showing up.
I wasn't showing up, so I was doing the bare fucking minimum.
Apparently.
And the thing is, that's why.
And not even that.
Emily Griffin. If it was not for you, bitch, she was my senior year drama teacher. If it wasn't for her, I would have never graduated because she talked to my teachers and she was like, if she writes a paper about X, Y, and Z, can she graduate? And I was like, she's my white ally. Fuck it.
I'm telling you, there's white allies out there.
And she's the reason why I went to college.
There's not all of them, but they're out there.
No, because honestly, she's the reason why I went to college. My mom I would not go to college because my mom ain't going to fucking college. What the fuck you mean gonna tell me to go to college? But yeah, I went to college and graduated because of Emily Griffin. I fucking love that bitch. And we're still in contact to this day. She just commented.
That's a good teacher.
Yes, because she wasn't even like an old teacher. She was like a 25-year-old teacher. Yeah. So she just got into shit.
Yeah.
So like she didn't have to take a chance on a fucking black girl that didn't have shit because majority of her life was in Iowa, bitch.
In Iowa,
bitch.
Iowa.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm very appreciative because I didn't even realize.
Look at her. That's your white ally.
That is my white ally, and I fucking love her because when I get married, bitch, you coming to my fucking wedding and I love it, shit. You know.
Period.
But no, that really was a test of my adulting, and I failed miserably. And if I did not have someone like Emily, I would have never fucking graduated. I would have never went to college. And it's so crazy to think that in our life we have transitions of where we're like graduating and like doing stuff that makes us really adult. That's why we have Rashanique the Wrecker on our episode because she made a short film, y'all, about a woman who was in the transition of her life of adulting and the decisions she had to make.
Yeah.
And that's why, come on, tell us a little bit, explain your film to us. Come on.
Okay, so the name of the film is Conscience and it's about a young girl. Her name is Cora. And it's basically about adulting. It's about actually like if you've invited Jesus Christ into your life, it's like a physical aspect of how close he is to you once you invite him in, and how we take him for granted and how we don't speak to him and how we don't interact with him. And he'll just kind of just literally be like, hey, I'm still here.
That's so funny because when we were watching it, we were just like, the thing is, I was like, when I was over Storm's house yesterday, I was like, when I watched the film, I'm just like, this is my crazy thought thinking because when I watched the video, I like watched a lot of 90s movies. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, this is a real 90s vibe. I'm thinking this.
Second time I've heard that.
I'm thinking this. I'm like, this is a guy that she dated that was in the streets that died. That's watching over her as she's doing the life.
We were thinking.
That's cool.
The whole time that I was watching it. So when I watched the credits and I saw that he was God, I said, oh.
Well, if you watch the credits, it actually says it's the Jesus.
Yeah, well,
and I mean he's an aspect of it because that is maybe Jesus. He is in the form of a guy that she was in love with. Okay. He has to be in the form of somebody that she was going to finally see when it was time to see him. Because there are times when we go through struggles on purpose to get that muscle. In an aspect, he is a person that she will finally see when it's her aha moment.
Okay.
And so, like, the movie is just based on our relationship with Jesus when he comes into our life. Because I've had a couple other people look at it, and I've had a big heated argument with one person, and they were like, "You have to show the devil. You have to show the devil." And I was like, "Well, it's not about that, though."
Okay. But take us through
But the thing is, if you're saying show us the devil, I would think that the man was a devil because she chose the man over God in that moment. Well, Jesus.
Very good, Omni. Yeah. Very good. He is the devil in the sense that anything that will pull you from your relationship.
She had a decision to make.
It doesn't always, and I think sometimes we lose that thinking that it's always the devil that will pull us out. It could be anything that might pull you out. And so the whole world was against her and her relationship with God. or Jesus, God's son. So that's where I was bringing it from, that I don't need the devil to choose Jesus. It might be anything.
Yeah.
I might choose anything over him. So it was the world against their relationship, basically.
Yeah.
And it's that she chose so many other elements in the world besides just reaching for the power that she knew would take her through.
So walk us through the story, because I'm trying to understand the whole thing.
Good. Okay.
Together.
So basically, the first aspect is her waking up, and if you noticed when she was waking up, she had a very dreadful look on her face.
Yeah, like
not want to get up.
She already didn't want. She was already pissed off about the day because
I'm not gonna lie, that alarm gave me PTSD. I was like, ooh, that sound, because you hate that sound when you hear it in the morning.
And you saw her face.
Yes.
She was just like, she was dreading it. She's dreading her life. She's not really just dreading her day. She's dreading her life, where it is. She's dreading.
And I felt that through the whole
Yes.
I felt like through the whole fucking episode.
Because there are times when we get into such this little hole that we have a tendency to be in the hole so long that we don't actually fight to get out of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's what true. It's basically when she has just decided to kind of just stay in this hole.
Yeah.
When you watch the film, you see that though, because she was just content. Like she had dreams. She wanted more.
I noticed all the symbolism you put in there.
Thank you.
I saw.
I really appreciate it for what it was. Thank you for sharing it for me.
Oh no, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you all. I appreciate it. I
peeped that. So after she, the part where I was a little bit confused about is when the guy came in.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when she chose the guy over, because she's using that as a distraction, than actually focusing on herself. I noticed that because I'm like, many times we use distractions
instead of focusing
on what the issue is.
Okay.
Focusing on the unpacking. If you think about it too. If you I don't want to force you to look at anything because what you saw is what you needed to see.
Yeah.
But with him and her, as far as like that, the gentle giant that just kind of followed her, he never bothered her.
He never did.
When the dude came in, he infiltrated her.
And his energy was so strong.
Yeah.
Like, he was just like
it was like.
And then the thing is, and then you want to leave like a thief in the night, like you did not just like. Take a part of me.
Like he was just like
I know exactly. Oh my gosh, I saw that. He was serpent like. He was serpent like on purpose. Did you see it on his jacket? He was serpent like on purpose.
No, honestly, we saw that. We did see that.
Like I said, we peeped on the symbolism.
Okay.
So we got a couple of questions we want to ask you about your.
So, what got you into film, and how long have you been into film?
Oh my God! I have been in the film since 1975. Since I was born.
I was born in this shit. I didn't know this. I'm doing this. Hello.
My first film I ever saw was Star Wars, and it was so big, and it was amazing, and it was a lot going on. And I knew then I was like, I don't want to tell stories in space. I want to tell them on Earth, but I want to tell stories.
Okay.
And so I started being an actress first.
I like that.
I was an actress first. I did Black Sleeping Beauty. I debuted at Bunnyland in 1979.
Okay.
And from there, I got really rave reviews, and they started. Every school play was like, can Rashanique do this? Can Rashanique do that? My mom was like a booking agent because
she was like, yes, she can.
Yeah, because I was standing on my mark and I said my lines and I had emotion because I wanted to do it. I knew what it was.
Right. It was your passion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I got into the point where I wanted to not say other people's lines. I wanted to start creating my own stories because I didn't like the stories that were starting to come to me. I started getting typecast as the angry, bitter black bitch, and even though I can play the hell out of that.
Did we not have that conversation
last episode?
That we said that's the narrative of most black women, that all black women are angry.
Yeah, and we
play the fuck out of it because guess what? Gabrielle Union
angry. Exactly.
You know what?
You remember she asked that on Becoming Mary Jane. I remember she asked that. She was like, "Did anybody ask her why she's bitter?" And I was like, "But you know what? That's for real because I don't want to appear bitter, but at the same time, it's like, well, maybe my bitter taste needs to be. But maybe my bitter taste needs to be sweetened. Why am I bitter?
Go ahead, put some Stevie in this bitch. Okay, hello. Because guess what? We want some love too.
Right, exactly. That's really what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to. So.
Okay. So what gave you the inspiration for this film?
Nothing but God. As much as I'm, classy and trashy, my main I am God's child. I am.
Because I got King Jesus.
Exactly.
Because I got King
Jesus. So he gave it to me a long time ago, and I would this is another example of adulting. This is the third or fourth time I've done this piece. It's been going on for about 15 years now.
Okay.
And it's a short. It is a struggle. It was a journey. The first version I lost in a divorce. The second one, some nigga ran off with it like it was a little gorilla baby.
Not a gorilla
and
baby.
this one has been through so many things, so many chops, that when it finally got to the point where I was blessed with this, oh my God, this cousin team, Genesis and Carlos Herrera. They're like these little angels that come out of nowhere. They were like, oh, you need a computer? Oh, you need Final Cut Pro? You need this? And I was able to just put my final ribbon on my piece.
Okay. My question is, do you see some of yourself in Cora? Is that what's her name, right? Cora?
Oh, yeah, girl.
Yeah. I was going to say, because some people resonate to their piece. So I'm just like, do you see yourself in some of that?
Actually, the first version, I was Cora.
Wow.
The first version I was Cora. Yeah. The first version I was.
So how did it feel when you watched yourself on screen? Like,
oh, I hated it. I said I would never do that. It made me want to be more in charge. About what was going on rather than just be in it. I was like, oh, I don't ever want to be in my stuff again. I'll be in somebody else's, but when I'm telling a story.
Sometimes how I feel is when I watch the podcast, I'm like, bro, I hate my voice.
Sometimes I look at stuff I did and watch like, damn, that's cringe as fuck. Why did I do that?
Honestly.
But other people look at it and they're like,
they've been loving the fuck out of it.
They don't see that.
That's what I'm saying, because we're our biggest critics. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was in radio for a long time. Right, I graduated from high school, KTSU, Magic 102, and that was the biggest thing. They were just like, oh, your voice, you sound so hard. It's almost like you're a man. But I'm not.
Right.
I'm not a man.
Gag is.
Okay, definitely.
Gag is. I've been through some shit.
Okay, definitely.
So the whole time I was watching your video, your short film, I noticed this one particular spot where you have the video showing the Houston buildings.
Yes.
And it ellipsed to like a whole day, and I'm looking at the cars moving. I'm like, wait, you actually recorded that and watched how long did it take you to edit all of that? Because I'm looking at this like, wait, this is all.
I'm looking at Jason lyrics right now, okay?
This is
Jason
all
lyrics.
taking
How the fuck is it, y'all?
Yes.
I still got my black card. Leave me alone. Is it Jason lyric or Jason lyrics? What is it? Which one?
Jason's lyric.
Oh shit! So
Jada was lyric.
Okay, so he's the plural and she's not. Okay.
Yeah, because it belongs.
Fuck
to
y'all.
him.
I still got it. I seen Boys in the Hood.
It's okay.
But
how long did it take you?
It was a kind of like a camp overnight thing.
Okay.
But that's why I knew I wanted to do filmmaking, because I would get lost off in that, and I didn't care how long it was. That was nothing to me. That's nothing to me. But that's like just an all night thing. You pinch a tent, you make it a situation.
Okay.
That's my biggest, I think my biggest gift is I'll make anything a situation.
Okay.
I'll make anything into an event.
So
it wasn't even work for you.
No, it's not work.
And that's when they say that's when you're really in love and that's your passion, when it doesn't even feel like you're working anymore.
I'm definitely a
because
creator.
sometimes I always ask Randy, I'm like, oh my God, we was like at work for like 8 hours today, don't feel like it. He said it's because it's not work.
Yeah, it's fun.
He said because we're really doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
exactly. It feels like this is like work for us. It doesn't feel.
It don't feel like work
for us.
Even though sometimes.
Right. That's why it's hard to have a relationship. Well, for me, it is.
Yeah.
It is for me, because when I commit, I commit. And this is my thing. This is not somebody else's. This is not me writing somebody else's story. These are the stories I want to write.
And I feel that.
So it's hard to give everybody some time. Exactly. Yeah. And you should. Yeah. And you should.
Exactly
they're like my little children. These are the most children I'm going to have besides the real one.
Yeah.
Hey, real one. You always got to acknowledge it when you say it.
The real one. And then like those stories are my babies.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, so my question is, why did you make the directorial decisions to make when you decided to make it like black and white and silent? Why did you make those decisions?
Yeah, because we were wondering.
Because we were like, I'm watching it like, what the fuck Cora got to say?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck went down?
Okay, if you look at all the other films that are coming out now, what is the main two
They're
things
saying too
that
much.
they have?
It's color and it's saying too much.
So why would I put out the exact same thing?
I feel angle when it comes to making short films.
When it comes to making short film, I want to tell a story.
Do you want to be on a Sundance festival? Like, what is it?
All of it. I want to do it all, but I'm gonna tell you, God gave me this gift to create subtle stories that would tell in powerful messages.
Okay,
that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like I know with me, church has a tendency to be very, very, very preachy. But when I get out in the parking lot,
makes us not want to.
Exactly. A lot of that pomp and circumstance. Well,
she's not going to church.
I am not saying that.
No, I'm not saying that. But you know, religion is different.
Understand
but religion is different than relationship.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because my spirituality is different when it comes to religion. Because I don't have this. I don't have the same connection.
But you know what? I understand why.
I understand why too,
people don't want to go to church.
Because I'm a PK. I'm a reformed PK.
I am also a PK.
I'm reformed because I don't claim that on me no more. It's not on my resume.
Okay, so that's why you're so against it. You a PK. I was like, why is Ami so against it?
It can be very easy to be against it. It can be very easy to against it. But I'm not. Okay, one of the only white allies I did have. One of the only. I don't know if she existed though. Because this lady got me in college when nobody else would even see me because my standardized test, that's a whole thing. The standardized test results did not come in enough time for the other schools to want to take me.
Yeah.
But this one little white school in Boston called Pine Manor College, this lady named Christine got me in that school. And when I went up there, I met Christine in November. In January, nobody knew who Christine was.
Damn.
But some kind of way I got in that school.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean,
white privilege.
It might.
But honestly, though, it is what it is.
It might have been. It is what it is. And they probably needed some color on that campus, which I really don't give a damn about that either. Because my degree has a lot of color on it.
Okay, bitch, lights out.
It's green. Okay, so I'm not tripping.
You better tell us what you got your fucking bachelor's in science in.
I got it in communication.
Me too, bitch. What? Hello. It's really, y'all think it's an EG major, but that shit's hard.
It is.
It's hard as fuck.
Because you really want to communicate, and you want to communicate by who you are. Anyway, but church is real preachy. That's where my point is going.
It can get.
Church can get very preachy. It can get way up here. And when I hear all the scriptures and the great preaching, I'm like, ooh, that's wonderful. What happens when I get on the parking lot and I still want to cuss her out?
Okay, bitch, you better cuss her the fuck out because God gonna forgive you.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I needed a more
middle ground
situation
of what you can relate to.
Yes, and it would be called like, I would do like short films called After the Sermon or On the Parking Lot or whatever.
So you think that religion played a big part in your choices of making short films, or that just happened like organically?
I believe the relationship. Not the religion, the relationship that I have with God and Jesus Christ.
Talk your shit, black woman.
That is because I'm telling you, when I didn't graduate high school on time and I went home to kill myself and it didn't work, that was God.
Wait, I'm sorry.
That's
a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
No, but depression is a real thing because I wanted to die my freshman year of college.
It was.
What?
That standardized test really me up. It did because I come from a family where my great grandfather was born a slave and died uneducated. He has a school named after him in Longview, Nettie Williams Elementary. So they did a lot of stuff. They went to Hampton, they went to Howard, they got every degree ever. And when I was coming out in 1993, they like, bitches, the only thing you supposed to do is graduate, and I couldn't do it. And that rocked me. Because I'm an artist. So I didn't have the grades, but my parents were at least expecting me to at least just graduate.
Yeah.
And I could not do that. And that rocked me.
Okay.
So when I found out my test results 2 weeks before I was supposed to walk, and then they told me we wasn't going to walk. Like, even though you passed your core subjects, you still not walking. So I went home to kill myself. And I laid in my parents' bed, and I took those pills, and God came to me, and he said, so is this it?
So sad.
Is this it?
Yeah. It's not, honestly, like I think the problem is because us as black people.
I'm glad that we can speak so openly about
it. Because the thing is, mental health is a real thing. And
it is a real thing.
In the black community, we don't talk about it.
We don't.
But you know what? In this black community, we gonna talk about it.
Because unpack it. You gotta unpack it.
Because when I told my mom when I was a freshman in college, I had a 0.2. And I told her, I want to fucking die.
You do feel like that.
What? You know what she told me? She said depression is for white people.
But that's how we feel about it.
Because we never had time.
That's it.
We never even had time to just have, like a therapy session or understand
and therapy,
slavery.
Once again, therapy.
All that shit trickles
it's
down.
for white people.
But my mom's a psychotherapist, so we do the therapy.
We do the therapy, but we can't have the therapy.
Yeah.
And I still think I want to look into that because I think that there's so many traumas that I think that I've dealt with while I was younger.
That you didn't always probably
finally
deal with.
unpacked trauma today. Like I was saying, I was talking to one of my friends from middle school, and we were talking about. She commented on the episode when we were talking about how I was the only black kid in my middle school and how the kids were racist to me. And she was like, they were awful to me too. So they used to bully her a lot. And
was she white?
She was white, but they bullied her a lot. And I'm the only black kid in this private Catholic middle school.
Yeah.
So they had so much ammo to be so racist and evil to me. And I was like, last week when we were talking about it, I was laughing about it. Yeah. But it actually brought me to tears today because I was like, wow, I haven't unpacked all this trauma and how this affected me. That these white kids were so racist and treated me so badly only because I was a black person in a school. They used to yell fried chicken and Popeyes to me. For just because.
And it make you even question why you even like Popeyes and shit when they do stuff like that. You be like, fried chicken. I love them light-skinned biscuits. And I don't think it should be, I mean, I remember that.
My baby like dark-skinned biscuits, okay? He like a little crispy, okay? Right. You see me? Because I'm a dark-skinned. Find you. Like, what are your tags? What is your Instagram? Like, how do we find you?
I am everywhere. No, I'm Rashanique.
Okay, Matrix, bitch.
Rashanique the Writer on Instagram. Okay. Rashanique the Writer for Facebook.
Can you let them know how it's spelled?
RASHANIQUE. Y'all have one of those cards? RASHANIQUE. I pulled them out for you. RASHANIQUE.
We're gonna give us like a real quick one, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Yes. RASHANIQUE. The Writer.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm into producing other stories. I actually started out doing documentaries with Independence Heights, who was the first black settled city in Texas. Freed slaves settled it in the early early 1900s. And I did a documentary on that, and it's in the Gregory Lincoln School.
Okay, bitch.
In Fort
Talk your shit, black woman.
Yes.
That as we are becoming bigger, better, badder bitches.
Bigger, better, better.
Okay. That we need to learn things to be mindful of.
Mindful adulting.
So we don't really know about credit. I recently just being well aware of my credit.
Yeah.
You know, credit is extremely important. Paying your bills on time is extremely important.
It is.
And paying those bills are extremely important.
Because the shit that's not important to black people is real important to the niggas that run the fucking banks.
That's very true. That's very true. Yeah.
Yes, and we don't do that. We don't teach ourselves that, and we don't teach our children that.
No, I think we're ashamed of it a lot of times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mom is 45 years old, just now getting her first fucking house. And her name is not even on the, deed. My grandma's name is, because my grandma has good credit, but my grandma did not teach my mom good credit, so my mom never taught me. So it's like, I'm like 26, sitting on mom's couch, like, Mom, why is my credit better than yours? Like, I'm literally sitting here.
Because you're breaking those generational curses.
And I know, but it's like,
teach your kids to have fucking good credit.
And I understand that, but my mom, even when I'm telling her, I'm like, Mom, my credit's this, she's like, really? Why? What are you doing? And I'm like, you know what I told her? I'm paying my shit on time.
You gotta pay for it.
And the thing is, she was telling me how she has a credit card that's maxed out. I said, blasphemy. Yeah. I would never have a credit card maxed out. Why? Because I know those are the, important things, like your credit card usage,
how many credit cards you have,
your
limits,
your weight to debt ratio.
Exactly. I'm over here explaining this shit to her, and she was just like, oh.
They didn't. Okay, your mom's the same age as I am. They didn't teach. They didn't teach us that.
Yeah, but I think my grandma has great enough credit to get my mom a house.
My parents have excellent credit. They still didn't teach me how to use my own credit.
Yeah.
Why is it like that? Why is it? Because white people, they will get out of high school with great credit.
Yes.
It's because they have always had it.
Right.
Yeah. They've always had it. They've always had the time. They've always had the money, and we didn't always.
We don't have the finances.
And plus,
we didn't always have that.
Black people, we give our kids back credit.
Yeah.
We were quick to put our kids
on our utility bill.
12 years old and you got a bill.
Okay, utility bills ain't paid. We're like, you know what? Fuck it. We just gonna use my other kid.
Okay. Putting all the bills in your kid's name.
And no, we're being funny about it, but we're just trying to be lighthearted about it. But it's like,
but serious. Stop putting bills under your kid's name.
And if you are gonna put on your kids' names,
pay
it so they can have a strong credit score.
Because I'm in college and they giving me credit cards, and guess what? My bitch ass was taking it. My bitch ass was taking it and
lending.
And I was maxing them the fuck out.
They know that
$300 credit. Why am I maxing out a $300 credit one?
Right.
And I couldn't pay it off in college.
They did it on purpose. Right. They gave us $500 limits. It's called predatory lending. They would sit in the common area when we were coming out of lunch and say, "Hey, you want a credit card?" Fuck yeah!
Because guess what? Because you know what we like? The fact that we can pay for it now and don't have to pay for it until later.
Or the fact that I can pay like they would take my minimum payment was $7 and I still wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't do it.
Minimum payments. We need to know about budgeting.
That's true.
I have an app called the Mint app, and it helps.
Okay.
You have the Mint app?
No, I have the
I got
Digit app.
I got Digit.
Okay,
Digit
I have Mint, and
Digit does tell me that I'm spending too much. But I'm like,
so everything bro, it gives you a grocery limit, an entertainment limit, all that limit. It's like, hey, this is your budget for all the things. Wow. And I'm like, I recently just got this, like, probably want to say 6 months ago.
That's crazy.
So stuff like that is part of adulting. We need to learn how to budget because we want to able to get an apartment, get a house, do all these things, and we're making money.
But we don't know where the fuck our money's going.
Because you see your tax returns like, I made 30 this month.
Like, bitch, my college degree got me this.
Right.
I guess. I don't know about that. That's another
definitely.
discussion.
And a lot of times, no matter how young or old you are, you should definitely get life insurance.
Oh, of course.
Because you don't want your cousin selling fish plates to pay for your funeral.
Okay. And I think it's very important because and it's crazy.
Not enough fish.
And the thing is, it's crazy because I just got life insurance, even though I told my mom, because my mom after when the pandemic was like going on, she was like, "Can you have life insurance?" I'm like, "Absolutely." Yeah. And she called me. She's like, "Do you have life insurance?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm gonna call your sister to make sure she has it." I'm like, "She better fucking have it because she has a child." Yeah. Like, I don't want someone to be that my death is someone's dead.
Yes.
Like, nigga, I can't even die in peace.
I can't die.
Dying is expensive.
It is. Expensive. Like a headstone. That's why you just need to burn me. Cremate my mother.
Okay, you watch that show though? Adam Ruins Everything because
he never
breaks.
Seen it.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. Let me write it down. Adam, hold on.
Adam ruins everything, and he even ruined death. And how he ruined death is he ruined how the funeral parlors are gaming up on you while you're most vulnerable.
They do, and it's like, and the prices are so ridiculous.
The prices are ridiculous for a person to sit in dirt.
So
my dad was telling me about my grandfather's casket, and I love my father, and I know he loved his dad, and I get it, but his casket is waterproof, and for fucking what? It's in the dirt, but you don't realize that. When you're hurting and when this patriarch,
what do you need a waterproof?
What do you need?
That's what your body's decaying the moment after you fucking die.
So the casket is in way better shape than he ever will be again.
Absolutely.
But you don't realize that when somebody's making you feel like you need to pay top dollar because this was your father. And in all honesty, you should just be cremated and put into a sack or something.
When I die, put my money in the grave.
Okay. Sprinkle me.
Honestly, at this point, because I think that if anything, like, make a fucking tree out of me. Make something that's gonna be something that's gonna appreciate. Life. Yeah. Exactly. Because I remember every time I'm like, if you die before me, if I die before you, let me die in a way that you're not gonna come to my grave every 3 or 2 weeks.
I hate funerals.
I hate funerals. I have not been into a funeral since my ex-father's great-grandmother's. I haven't been to a funeral probably in maybe 15 years. I will not go to one.
I don't do them.
You know why? Because I don't like being sad. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. This whole, like, with the George Floyd shit, I don't like being sad. Yeah. That's not who I am. That's not my personality. That's not who the fuck I am. So being sad is just not in me. So that's why I've not been into a funeral in 15 years, and I'm only 26.
Yeah.
You're 26?
Maybe. What you thought I was? 32?
No, I don't know what I thought you were.
You thought I was younger. She calls me a city girl, so she thought I was probably like 21.
You are a city girl. But you have this bountiful enthusiasm about you that I love. I've always loved you.
And I appreciate that.
Another part of adulting is learning how to
mind your motherfucking business.
Oh my god!
Mind the business that pays.
Bitch, if I'm fucking somebody
so young to already have so much wisdom. That's the damn truth. Let me tell you, when you get my age, you're gonna be like, bitch, shut up and don't talk to nobody. You don't have to.
Pay attention to the business that pays you. Okay. Because shit ain't paying me, so why the fuck am I minding any business?
Basically. Unless you've seen injustice, speak up. But other than that, mind the business.
Black lives matter.
Mind the business that pays.
Your life matters.
Right.
It does.
It does.
It does.
A lot of things is something that I'm learning right now. I'm gonna be honest, because sometimes I feel like this. learn how to communicate effectively, because a lot of times it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Oh my God. And it's location.
Yeah. That's what I hear all the time.
People don't like to be called out in front of people. That's me. The way you had to tell me all in front of these people.
No, that actually happened to me before, and I felt played, because I'm like, I know that she wouldn't try to play me, but when she said it in front of me, I'm like, bro, like, stop playing with me. I will fucking slap the fuck out of you. Stop playing with me. Like, and I think that another reason, like, when you say, like, learn, like, when and where to say shit, it's like, when to know to fucking stop being toxic and stop saying just how I am. Like, when are we gonna grow and glow and understand that life is evolving? Like we kept saying, adulting is evolving. Like, it's all growing.
You're continuously doing it.
Like, so stop saying
that's how I am. Comment is dead.
It's very stagnant.
Guess what? Because I be trying to tell my mom, like, bitch, you know who I am. And my mom be like, okay, but, and I'm just like, you know what? You're right, mama. Let me stop. Because I be, like, getting so, like, in my feelings about stuff because I have so many post-traumas.
With your mother?
I used to.
You used to.
But now I let a lot of things slide with my mother because I understand that she's just loving. She comes from a loving place and I come from a logical place.
Yeah.
Because when I look at how she raises my little sister who's 19 and how she raised me and my older sister who are like 27, 28, I'm just thinking in my head, she's so easy on my little sister.
You know what? Parents get lazy. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I'm the youngest of 4.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit spoiled when it comes to,
a little bit?
What? Yes, I'm a little bit spoiled.
I'm the youngest of 5. Trust me, I know.
When and where to say it.
I'm a little bit spoiled when it comes to, but it was just how I raised. But I don't have a bad heart. I don't have any ill
you're not
intent.
rotten.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled, but we're not rotten.
But I'm not rotten. I can't help that I was raised
a certain way.
Exactly. You can't. You can't. And I think that sometimes
I'm willing to be mindful of it and try to check it.
And the thing is, I think that my feelings sometimes I'm really resentful that my sister doesn't understand the privilege that she gets that we did not have.
Yeah.
If I came home with a B, my mother took away my car. She took away my phone. She did not do my hair. She would not give me money. My little sister did not even graduate college and had a baby. She's still living with my mom.
Okay. Yeah. That comes, because I got that. Trust me, I got it. My sister had a baby too, but they still thought I was the HO of the family. I'm serious.
HO, I hate you, bitch. It's HOE now. It's HOE. You gotta put the E on it for emphasis.
I don't even think they gave me an E. That's how dirty they thought I was. They didn't even give me one.
They stopped at the O.
Yeah, they stopped at the O.
CO.
It's it. That's it. Santa, everything. But it was about the kids. We different.
Yeah.
And that's why they treated us different.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't let my sister go off to college, but when it was time for me to go, they were trying to send me to fucking Mars University. Fucking go somewhere.
My mom kicked me out. Like, she was like, bitch, you got it.
But that's because they know you can
handle it.
And they know
and that's
that
crazy.
They will push one out the nest, and they will place one out the nest because they know which one gonna fly and they know which one is gonna sink. For a second.
And that's crazy because my mom had a conversation with me and my older sister, and she was like, you know what? I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm harder on y'all, but I know y'all can survive without me. Yeah. She said that the saddest thing is I'm sick. I have lupus. I have this. And I don't know what's going to happen to your little sister or your little brother when I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, you motherfucking right. Stop taking that 19-year-old bitch in my fucking house.
Yeah, but she knows you are.
I was like trying to be funny, but I understand where my mom is coming from. Yeah. But my sister has never had the opportunity to be an adult because, like, whenever somebody has her fucked up, she quits a job.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
exactly, but you're not gonna do that.
Like, I had a job since I was 14 years old.
Exactly. She taking note of all of that is my point.
Right. And I never not had a job since I was 14, except now. But thank you guys, because unemployment treat me very well.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Check is nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I might have to edit this out so the government don't know.
All the essential workers, thank you. Let us thank all the essential workers.
We need to. We need to. Suicide Squad, because y'all putting y'all fucking life on the front line.
Definitely.
So, what are things that you wish your younger self knew?
Oh my!
As an adult.
Shut the fuck up!
Bitch, me too!
My God!
I'm here now.
Shut up! I used to fucking explain everything. Fucking thing.
Everything.
Nobody needs to know your dreams and your goals all the time. Sometimes you got to keep that shit to yourself and work within.
Hello.
Don't nobody need to know. You ain't got to post every goddamn thing either. Shut up! Shut up! God,
my heart. It feels it. Shit. I resonate.
Yes.
I feel it. Shut up.
People who post every little bit about their life, I'm like, you know what? Because when you fail, I see it.
And thank
when you succeed, I see it. When I took my L, you don't see it.
You don't see it.
And it's so funny because I saw this one meme. It was like, you and y'all nigga been together for 8 years and y'all was this is the third. Now that y'all broke up, tell me what the fuck happened because I know everything else.
Exactly.
See, and that's what it almost makes you feel like that. And I just feel like we're in this industry, in this time of age where everybody.
It's definitely an industry. Social media is an industry because people are getting paid off that shit.
And I just like, that shit is getting on my nerves. And why? And people with these damn plates, they'll make all this nice food and have a damn paper plate under it. Why don't they put a real plate under it if they gonna take a picture of it?
You know what?
I'm just saying. Though, am I lying? Am I lying?
Guess what? No. I don't like washing dishes either. So you know what? Keep the paper plates because I ain't washing your motherfucking.
But if you gonna take a picture,
I feel you. But I feel like visually we feel entitled to feel like, well, I'm not buying your plate, but you need to have a real plate. You know?
I feel like you should have.
Like we said. In our one episode, we said you feel entitled to be in the circle of like everything else when it's none of your fucking business. It's really not.
And I think that's why I don't want to be in nobody's circle. I used to want to be in everybody's circle, and now I know that the circle that you are in should be
ain't for me. Shit.
Let me tell you something.
That's small.
The circle that you
I ain't got a circle. I got a dot, bitch. If you fit in that dot, you better run there.
What the fuck is the
It's like a ray. You remember when you was in school when you had to learn about perpendicular lines and like if a ray, if it was a linear line, bitch, I'm like dot. If you in between that fucking shit, you know what the fuck is real.
And that's as it should be.
As it should be.
Right.
Honestly.
Y'all a lot smarter than you are.
But what did you not know?
Y'all have more information, I feel like.
Yeah, it's the internet, bitch.
Like,
Google's free.
Google's free. I was the same thing. I was like, Google's free.
We used to have to look through shit in the encyclopedia.
So what did you not know that was expensive? But it's expensive when you're a fucking adult.
Yeah.
Oh, me, period.
Bitch, life is expensive.
Yeah.
Just me, period. The things that I want, the things that I had that Lao, I'm like, damn, were they doing that? Just all the summer programs, the shit we did on spring break, summer vacations, in addition to what was going on in the fall. I'm like, damn, and it was 2 of them, so it's just one of me.
Yeah.
And even though I have the support of my family, you know, kids always want the mama.
Right.
I mean, we shared an apartment, we shared a body. Yeah, you come out, you still want her. So it's like it doesn't matter who else can provide it for you. The mama wants to.
You want to know what I didn't know was expensive?
What?
Furniture. Furniture is fucking expensive.
And now I know furniture I want is expensive.
Yeah.
Now I know why my mom hold on to fucking furniture for 5+ years.
When they plaster the shit, put the plastic over
bitch,
it.
African as fuck.
Like sit on this one.
Everything got plastic on it. Cause after paying over $800 for a fucking couch, I said
I know why you plastered that shit.
I said at this
why
point
she got beat up on Cooley High. You remember that? Did y'all see Cooley High?
No, ma'am.
When she got goddamn. Both y'all cards need to be taken back.
I'm sorry.
Watch Cooley High.
I said I watched Boys in the Hood.
Black Cinema Classic. Cooley High.
You know what I just watched?
1975.
I just watched School Days, so you know I'm part of the elite club. Wake up! That's what he said. Wake up!
So I had no idea how much cleaning supplies was.
Bitch, that shit is expensive.
That's why I still steal them from my parents'
Okay,
house.
toilet
They buy too
paper?
many.
Toilet paper is expensive.
The good toilet paper. If you get one ply,
you get one ply, you can honestly, because if you want to, you can really steal it from your job. They won't even know.
And now they do.
And I've done it before.
Right.
And now they do.
Right.
The
But if you want the good
Black,
one,
of course she stole.
you want the good one, it's kind of expensive.
Oh my goodness.
That.
Let me see what else. Taco Bell is bad for you.
Taco Bell doesn't use real meat.
I would have told you before you even went to Taco Bell.
When I was coming up, it was 59, 69, and 79. They had a meal.
59, 69, and 79. You say you was born in the 80s.
I was born in 1975.
70s, oh.
Yeah.
So I told y'all I don't listen.
Yes, Taco Bell had a 59, 69, 79
You know what?
menu.
I'm sorry. I was telling myself in solidarity to what the whole George Floyd thing going this whole week, I'm not gonna say niggas ain't shit. Just in solidarity to my black men. You know,
okay, but niggas, you ain't gotta be black.
Niggas really ain't shit. Honestly, I'm sorry.
For 1 week, I'm not gonna say niggas.
You know what? I appreciate your sentiment, but I'm not there with you because niggas still ain't doing. niggas still doing dumb shit. Like, I feel like rioting, which we're going to get into next episode.
Let her do
her. Shit.
Okay, that's adulting. Let her do her.
Yes.
She not going to.
Because part of being adulting is what you're going to be mindful of, what you're going to pay attention to. So pay attention to me being fucking ratchet because niggas ain't shit.
Okay. I'm not going to say
since episode 1. Okay.
Because that's my, niggas ain't shit is my motto.
Okay, bitch, we live by it. It's a religion. It's a religion.
See, my motto is I won't talk shit. I would no. I will let you live your life, but I will talk shit though.
Okay, that's my motto. You know what my life motto is? Don't come for me unless I'm gonna send for you. Okay. Can you more? Okay, bitch. You told me don't come for someone unless they're gonna come for you because you might want to reroute your GPS because I got a platform to talk to you about. So I don't think you want this fucking backlash. Hey. Eyelashes fucking blinking, bitch. Hello.
Fly away.
Okay, so what do you like about being an adult?
Oh my God. Okay, that I'm still a fucking kid.
Okay, bitch.
And I can choose to do that.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm still, if you ask my child,
it's like in the heart, yeah.
She's still crazy. I think he gave me like 3 Mother's Day cards, and he wrote in all of them because that's my boy. And
okay, so, child, we see you
all of them, he's like, thank you for the crazy times we've had. You're crazy, I'm crazy, we're all crazy. And
we do have crazy times together. I really do appreciate your energy. I love you. Like you say, you like my energy, bitch. I'm like every time I'm like, Storm, is Rashanique there? She's like, no. I'm like, bitch, what you mean Rashanique not there?
Oh, bitch, I love you too.
Because like Storm be like calm, cool, and collected. She's trying to be everybody's mama. Bitch, fuck your mama.
Storm
Let's go.
Is way older than I am. Okay,
in the heart.
Y'all like the same age, aren't you?
Storm is like 2 or 3 years older than me.
Old as shit. I refuse to be that damn
bitch,
old.
I'm telling you.
I refuse to be that
honestly,
damn responsible.
Yesterday we were like organizing her life because she was like telling me she wants a goal for what she wants for her life, like money-wise, monetary-wise. And I said, if you want that monetary-wise, you're going to have to give up some shit in your personal life because there's no way in life
that she giving up? She's already on a budget. She already done by herself shit. What else is she supposed to do?
I went through her fucking receipts, bitch. Y'all have
has she been doing some shit?
Bitch,
adulting
needs
to be adulting.
And the thing is, that's a part of adulting. Because my friend, she's an entrepreneur. So my friend Storm is an entrepreneur. She saves
every single
my hair, and she does my hair. Not today, but she does.
She does my hair all the time.
She saves all of her fucking receipts. I went through fucking receipts for like 3 hours, bitch. When I say I went through them, I'm going through from the date, the year. Like, I'm literally putting the year and the dates. Like, not the date. Like, the month. So, if it was 2019 January, I'm putting in 1 month. If it was 2019...
Yes,
like,
we get that. Huh?
Yeah, I was doing all... I mean, I said date. I didn't even say year. I said date. So I fucked up. Yeah, so I said month.
We knew what you meant. Yeah.
Okay, but no one corrected me. So, I felt like y'all wasn't following me.
I feel like we didn't need to.
Y'all needed to, okay? Because I'm letting you
work it out. We knew what you were saying.
Because Lucius had me luscious.
Lucius really had her fucked up because she spilled her glass.
I did. That was earlier. Why
when
the fuck
did she spin her gas?
Why you let the world know? Yes.
She did it.
Why you let the world know? It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so what do you like about adulting? What do you like about adulting?
I don't really like adulting.
The
only one positive thing is being able to do what you want to do when you want to do.
That's true. Yeah. That is true. You can do
the
that.
freedom of it. I was gonna say the same thing. That's my only thing I said I like about.
But I mean, honestly, if I can go back, I'll be a dog.
A
dog. They take care of you.
They do.
You don't have to.
I can't wait till
I have a job.
When I get my dog, Timothy,
I understand. Yeah.
I'm taking the fuck care of you. I keep telling Randy I'm getting a fucking dog, and he don't believe me. But
who's Randy?
My man.
What? I didn't
That's
know.
crazy because I always call him my boyfriend. I never call him his name.
Exactly. I didn't know who Randy is.
Yeah.
I always say, I said my boyfriend, my this is there. I never call him Randy. I only call him Randy when people that don't know who Randy is.
Yeah.
That nigga's name is Randy.
His name is Randy.
So yeah.
Hey Randy.
Hey Randy.
Hey Randy.
And you know what? Like Austin Power, you know how he's like, do I make you horny?
Do I make
so I'm like,
horny,
do I make you Randy?
I'm sure you do.
But yeah, that's really, I feel like that's the only thing positive about it, because what else is positive about being an adult?
Honestly, not a goddamn thing.
Exactly. It's hard.
You have to
solve your own problems.
You know what? I remember one time I told Randy, my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
I said, I have to go to the dentist. And he was like, what's your dentist number? I was like, I need to call my mommy. Because I call my mom, mommy.
My
so I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Books my appointments.
And
okay, when I was
essential.
y'all's age, yeah, she
that's
still
essential.
did that.
Oh yeah,
and she got my hair done. She was still getting my hair done. I still got Easter suits.
Yeah,
my friends would hate me. Bitch, you got an Easter suit? Bitch, I did. What's wrong? I can't help my mama still like me. It's not my fault.
Okay, so what's one thing y'all dislike about being an adult?
Everything else.
Facts.
Besides being able to pop my pussy on a Tuesday if I want to.
Okay, pop that pussy on a handstand, bitch. Hey,
pop that pussy on a handstand, bitch. Yeah. Everything. I don't like paying for shit.
I really don't. I really want to find a reason or why I can scam somebody just to do it. I'm like,
you know me.
I'm like, you want me to pop this pussy on a Tuesday? So what you gonna do for me to pop this pussy on a Tuesday?
I'm quick to find a sugar daddy.
Oh,
I like more.
Actually,
I need somebody with consistent gifts.
Yeah, consistent gifts. I feel that.
I need a sponsor. I need a sponsor.
We call them sponsors now, not sugar daddies. Okay, I love that.
There you go. It's a sponsor. You need
sponsor my life because it's a real thing.
Is there a song by Future called sponsorship?
No, I saw this one song by fucking Future that made me infuriated. He said, "Don't get too comfortable." I said, "Future, you've been comfortable all your motherfucking life. How dare you?"
Can we have an episode without talking about Future?
No, we can't. We love him.
We're Future fans. We are.
We are at this point. We love to hate you.
Don't
get comfortable. Yeah,
I love Cardi B.
I do too.
Cardi B, yes.
That's my bitch.
Don't give a fuck.
I can't even think of words right now. But no, honestly, we honestly appreciate y'all going down this route with us of how it's adulting and what is not to adult. And while you're at it, 'cause I think we did not say it in the beginning, you need to follow us on all our fucking Instagram. Or not Instagram.
All our platforms.
All our platforms.
You can find us at
the Real Sip and Spill, except Twitter, which is Sip and Spill 1.
Rate,
comment, subscribe. And then
you voice notes too, because I love voice notes.
Okay, but I mean, you need to give us a 5-star because you're a 5-star bitch. And while you at it, look at Rashanique, the fucking writer. Tell us where you can find you one more time.
Rashanique the Writer Facebook, Rashanique the Writer Instagram.
Spell it for them, honey, because you know niggas are stupid.
RASHANIQUE. Or
okay.
Rashanique the blogspot.com. I have short stories there.
All right, and we appreciate that. So you know what?
Thanks for coming.
Y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
We had
a great time.
I don't want this to be my last time.
First female.
Women guest.
We've never had a female on our episodes.
Yes.
Pioneer?
You are pioneer.
You gonna pave the way.
You paved the way, and I'm so glad. It's so refreshing.
It was refreshing because we had fun.
We had fun.
This is sexier Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
Just go away.
This is some black girl magic happening.
Yes, I love it.
You know, I love it. So we're gonna support black businesses and support black people and support.
Okay, and we're gonna find a black agenda that's more productive than y'all fucking riding. But we're not gonna talk about that right fucking now. We're gonna talk about the next episode because I'm mad at y'all.
Okay, bye.
Bye.